plushie.
So, you've probably clicked on this video for one of these two things. Either you lost to me and wondered how I got so good, or you just want to get better at Minecraft. Bedrock Edition. And to this option I say, don't bother. Nah, I'm just kidding. The things that I did to get good at Minecraft PvP are a couple of pretty simple things that take a small amount of time to learn. But before I get into that stuff, you first have to configure your settings. There are many different settings in Minecraft that can affect gameplay, like FOV, your sensitivity, and other visual settings. Now, if you ask me, high FOV is not very good. I know, in my old videos I used to play with max FOV, but still, it's not good. And I'll explain why. It's because it makes things on your screen look smaller, which isn't very good. For example, look at how hard it is for me to hit this guy because of how high the FOV is. It's throwing off my aim a lot and sets me up to get easily rolled. So then you might be thinking, oh, I'll just turn my FOV all the way down. That's also not good. Yeah, that's why. So what FOV should you use? Well, there's a range that I typically use, which starts at 80 and ends at around 90. I specifically use 90 FOV, and it's really changed how I play, and it's helped me aim a lot better. Speaking of aim, we need to talk about your sensitivity. So, for those who somehow don't know, your sensitivity is basically how fast you look or turn. If you have high sensitivity, you turn fast. If you have low sensitivity, you turn slow. But I can't really help you with sensitivity too much. All I can say is to just play around with your sensitivity and practice. Keep changing your sensitivity until you can properly aim and actually hit things. Eventually, you'll find the right sensitivity, just like I did. Because I can tell you right now, I used to have high sensitivity and I could not aim to save my life, which caused me to lose a lot. The next settings that we'll discuss are optional, so you can change them if you want, but changing them has helped me get a lot better. These settings are view bobbing, damage tilt, and FOV can be altered by gameplay. View bobbing is when you run or walk and your screen does this bobbing motion. Of course, I turn it off because sometimes it throws my aim when I'm chasing somebody, and also because I just like it better. But damage tilting has caused me so many problems. It was genuinely impossible for me to aim while in a fight because of this. When I found out that you could change the damage tilt, I was the happiest plushie alive. It used to throw off my aim so much in combat that I decided to turn it all the way down to 0. And now, I can aim and land hits in trades consistently. I mean, you don't have to, but I would honestly recommend to turn it all the way down to 0. It will help a lot. Trust me. The next setting that I'll talk about is FOV can be altered by gameplay. What this setting does is it changes your FOV based on whatever action you're doing. So, for instance, when you run, your FOV goes up by a small amount. But when you use your bow, or you get slowed by a potion, your FOV goes down. This isn't really much of a problem, but it still has its issues. And remember what I said earlier about FOV? It's because it makes things on your screen look smaller, which isn't very good. Yeah, I'ma just keep this one off for now. But now that we've went over all the settings and preferences, we can talk about things like comboing. Comboing in Bedrock is... yeah. But don't worry, it's not as hard as you think. In order to combo properly, you need to know these things: jump resetting, strafing, and then a hit cooldown. Jump resetting is a pretty weird technique, and is another reason why I lose most of my fights. It's a technique where you jump as soon as you hit the ground, which causes the next hit that you take to reduce the knockback, which can be used with hit selecting to start combos. Jump resetting is a pretty powerful thing, and is extremely important to learn in Bedrock PvP. but I'm not really the best at it or at explaining it, so I'll leave a link to this video by Icy Nutella, who's a really good player and can probably explain jump resetting better in depth than I can. Next, we'll go over strafing. Strafing is just when you move left and right. It's nothing really too special, but sometimes you can use it to throw off your opponent's aim, especially in things like trading. Like here. Me and this guy are trading hits. I then start to strafe in order to throw off his aim. This works and then allows me to get a combo. Pretty simple stuff. But now, we need to talk about the hit cooldown. The hit cooldown is a major thing that you need to learn about so you can get the right timing on your hits. Back then, I used to just spam click and pray that it was enough to get a combo. And sometimes, it was. But then, I started to drop my combos, which eventually caused me to lose a lot. But then I did my homework on Minecraft's hit cooldown and now I can combo more consistently. But how? Well, when you hit someone, they'll turn red. Everybody knows this. When someone's red, you can't hit them again. This cooldown lasts 0.5 seconds. What I did was I started to get the timing down and I single click over and over. Then, when I got the timing down properly, I started to land combos and get them more consistently. The timing is pretty easy to get down, and it's kind of like a little beat that I... Do you hear that? Thanks to the YouTuber and amazing player cynnabunnn, I've learned that the hit cooldown actually has the same tempo as a 110 BPM song. So in my mind, I make this little mental metronome, which helps me get the timing down right. And when it works, oof, it works. Now, you might think that you've learned everything, but there's one more thing, and you probably won't like it. So, we all hate the bow, right? Well, I don't know about y'all. I absolutely adore the bow.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Okay, I get it. I understand the bow can be pretty annoying at times, but this is Minecraft. You can just build.
Enrique!
But the reason why I bring up the bow and other projectiles is because these things can make comboing extremely easy to pull off. Since you can hit someone with a projectile and it kills their momentum and pops them up in the air a little bit, this sets them up perfectly to get comboed. It is so effective and helps me get combos a lot more easier. Of course, you will need to practice with the bow so you don't completely miss your target. Okay. And that's the end of the video. I just want to thank everybody for actually sitting here and watching my videos. It really keeps me going. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. I know. I'm sorry. I'm working on that now. Now, it's a new year. New pin plushie, okay? I'm going to actually upload every 18th. Starting with this video right here, which is how I got so good. I honestly don't know. I guess that just happens when you play the damn game for like 15 years. Yes, I know, I'm a massive Minecraft nerd, but yeah, I guess I hope this video found you well and helped you on your journey to become a good Minecraft player, I guess. I don't really know. I'm not really good at these. But how was your guys' Christmas? How was your New Year's? How was your Hanukkah? Whatever you celebrated. Mine was amazing. My Christmas, I got this nice Essentials sweatsuit. Honestly, I don't really care about clothing brands too much. I just wear whatever looks good. But apparently this is a pretty nice brand, so yeah. Another thing that I want to talk about is how long this video took me. It actually took me around 2 weeks, which is crazy. I know you might see a couple of clips repeat and whatnot because I didn't really have too many clips. So yeah, you might see a couple of clips like repeat and stuff like that. I didn't really necessarily get too many clips because I mean I got all the clips I needed. Like I got enough clips to get my point across. So yeah. Also ignore my room. I know it's a mess. I'm gonna clean it up later and get it set up. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, all music in this video was actually made by me. So you can actually check my music out in the link in the description. It's on my Newgrounds. But yeah, you can check out my music there. Because that's what I do. I make music now. So yeah. Bye. Can't really see.